Vibes podcast. This is season 2, episode 1. And here with us to start off the season is
Going on, y'all?
What's
What's going on?
All right, well, I guess we can start the episode and we can just talk about you. Who are you? So everyone.
Right. For those who don't know, my name is Robert. I am a Eastern Michigan alum, a aspiring PR and community relations professional, and I work in retail management. And I've known y'all for some time. I know everybody kind of got this. Oh, we've known each other for this many years.
No,
It's crazy.
been a minute.
It's been the same amount of time as Tamia. No, well, 1 year less than Tamia.
Yeah.
We were 8th grade.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, and for both of y'all that know, like, you know, I like to keep my circle small. So like,
yeah.
But those people that's in my circle, like, I got nothing but love
I'm
and
still
like
here.
the utmost respect, 100%. So
we're the shit. That's you can't.
Simple, man. You know, so yeah. I mean, obviously, like, I definitely cherish family and friends, 100%. But you know, I could go on and go on. But yeah, so I mean, that's kind of me in a nutshell, I guess you could say.
Okay. I know we were talking about.
Yeah.
What was on the brought up?
So, one that I thought definitely would be good just to hear your guys' perspective on outgrowing friendships and relationships. Because, I mean, we're at the age where you might have been friends with somebody 10 years ago and you don't talk to them. It's crazy. It really is crazy because you feel like you knew them like the back of your hand, and now you don't need to talk to them. So
it's good, but it's bubbly.
I know, that's what I said. It's bubbly as hell. Woo, sponsored by Miller.
You like bubbly.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's good though.
Yeah.
It's sweet, but
I love it.
It gets you.
I've been saving it, man. I've been saving it. So, how do you guys feel though? I mean, I know at our age, I know y'all probably lost your fair share of friendships or just outgrew people, you know, just because you guys don't have the same vision or same values anymore.
You
know?
I feel like, how do I say this without saying names? Okay, so I feel like certain friendships that we have had, a lot of them, me and Ashley are literally in the same friend group, so like all of our friends literally combined. A lot of people that come into our circle sometimes are very envious, I feel like, of like me and Ashley's relationship, and or even just one of us in general. And that basically that's when they get off the island.
Start sensing.
Literally, that's all it is. And then I feel like a lot of people are just very weird when they try and come to our friendship because they want to fit in so bad. And you don't have to try so hard. Like Brian, she just fit in. She just came right in, and that was it.
She was scared.
She was scared. Shelby was too. She was scared to meet you, and that was like we were in high school.
Yeah.
So like it just happens naturally. You don't have to try so hard to fit in. Because we had our fair share of females around.
And unless you just come to me naturally, like I've just met some people. I don't even want to bring up names in this episode, but you know who I'm talking about. Like I just hung out with her recently. Like people like that, like I just met. Like I can feel vibes off people's energy. And like right away, this girl that we just met not even a couple months ago. Like I hung out with her myself. Like she's just a really humble and like good energy person.
Very
like
sweet.
It's very nice, very humble, like good listener, and like it's very hard to find people like that. And like me, I learn my lesson with friends. So I don't just be bringing friends around. So like if I really do like you or sense good energy, I will get to know you. But like I'm not a judgmental person at all.
That's valid.
My opinion of it too is I feel like too once you kind of hit your mid-20s, like right now I'm 26. You guys, kind of.
Yes, I'm 26.
Robert.
26 as well.
Okay, so we're all 26.
Yeah.
I just look at it, and this is my honest opinion, like once you kind of hit this age, either, you're going to start going down kind of direct paths in a way. Either you're going to want to start a family, you're going to be in a serious relationship, you're going to want to get engaged. Like I swear every day. It's like you're going to really start your own career. You're going to want to start doing serious things. Like even if, like I'm a mom, Kyle's a mom right now. Like even if I wasn't a parent right now, like I'd be getting my shit together saying, all right, let's get our career going. Let's, if I wasn't serious, if I wasn't serious with somebody and like, we were getting there, I would be thinking about having kids down the road. Yeah. It's like we're getting older. You know, I don't even care. Like, we used to go clubbing all the time. I don't mind clubbing here and there, but like, honestly, I really don't even care to do that all the time like I used to. Like, even if we go out, like us girls just went out and had a couple of drinks the other night, we were chilling.
That's all it takes for
So,
y'all right now at this point.
honestly, that's where I'm at.
Good
But I'm
conversation.
focusing on.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. You know,
Exactly what we about to do.
100%.
Yep, that's my focus right now.
You know, it's crazy too. Just going through college, like, I've met some really dope people. You know, especially freshman year, people that I really like was cool with and like would spend majority of my time with. I hardly talk to them. Maybe like here and there. And I don't take it personal. You know, I mean, some people you just outgrow, or since you're not around them anymore, you kind of just fade away, I guess, in a sense. But yeah, I don't really take it too personal, man. Some people though, nah, that's the reason why they're not around.
I get that.
Like,
No, because I was gonna say like, because I feel like even if we are away for a certain amount of time, if I'm still on your mind, you're still gonna reach out.
That's true.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
So, because I have people, like one of my friends, her name is Shauna. I haven't spoken to Shauna in years. And she found me on Facebook and we linked up and it was like we were little kids again. She was my very first, like one of my first best friends. And this girl Samantha, like I met them in elementary school and then they'll still message me to this day. Like it's the little things. You don't even have to be consistent. It's just you checking up on somebody.
That's true.
Honestly, it's like one of the best feelings too. Is I feel like you guys like having friends that, and it's very rare nowadays, and it's hard. Like I had, we had friends, all of us have, where like we outgrew them. You know what we're talking about. I had a friend I was friends with since we were 7 years old, and I don't talk to that person no more. And that was like my best friend. You know, it's like things like that where it's like.
But it's easy to let go.
I just learned as you get older too. Another thing is like I feel like you are as you get older. Like no matter what, like if you got a lot of friends, which nothing wrong with that, but if you do, I feel like half those friends really aren't your friends. If you got a small circle of friends or like the same group of friends that you've always been friends with, those are your real friends. Like I know I could call you guys, text you guys, it's hey, what's up? Hey, it's like or like I was okay. I know her with Kia, and like I don't see Kia talk to her I talk to Kia a lot. Like if I don't see her all the time, but like me and her can link up.
It's back to normal. It's like
last time she was here, I think we all went out. It might have been my birthday. Me and her came back. Me and her and Justin were just sitting in our living room eating cake at like 2 a.m.
That's all it takes, though, man.
But that's what I'm saying is like childhood friends like that. Like we were just chilling. We were just like so anyways, like at like 2 a.m. You know, but it's like I love friendships like that. Yeah. Where it's like you don't need to. I don't know. You shouldn't have to do too much in a friendship.
You shouldn't have to force it.
No. It should be. It's just natural.
Yeah. And it should never be one sided.
No,
never should be one sided because I've had my fair share of those where I'm like, bro, I'm putting in more effort than you, dog. Like, you never trying to do nothing, or like there's something on the floor, like you ain't nowhere to be found, or you only hit the group up when you need something.
That's another one too.
Nah, yeah, like that's like the quickest way to like be like, yeah, nah, I'm good.
Especially,
yeah, cause like man, the crazy part is too, like you're right, it don't take a lot, or you could just be thinking about somebody. You don't have to deal with them every day. Because I don't see Avery.
I know. I just called him.
Me and Avery might talk once a week, maybe.
That's your buddy.
But I know for a fact if I was to call him like, hey, bro, like we linking or whatever, or hey, what you doing on your play?
He coming.
Like shit ain't never changed. You know. So I mean, yeah, it really does depend. Because some people you just know. Okay, you got friends, and you got friends that become family.
That's how I am. Like at my point, like one, I grew up as an only child. I never had siblings, so like especially, I mean, I've known you for a while, so you're like telling me, but her especially, she knows me. She can know what I'm doing, and I'm not even with her, and that's what it is. And it's just like, or she'll call me, and be like, I knew you were doing that. I knew you. I'm like, yeah, I was. But it's just like when you have friends that you've known for so long, like you, like Kyla, like that's my sister. That's not my friend. That's my sister. Like I dead ass when I mean this. I've told this before. I said someone ever tries her. Done.
Gotta ride for yours, right?
I mean,
yeah, 100%. You gotta ride for yours.
Being in my red zone, and
you can't take it for granted, though.
No, in the world we live in now, especially generation, like it's just so fake. Especially like social media is another thing, or just people, like Kyla was saying, people are envious. Like we went through that so many times. I mean, at least a good couple of times. Yeah. And it's like you really learn your lessons from that.
You really do.
But once you learn your lessons from it, you start like you can start pinpointing that shit out
Yeah.
You cut it out faster.
So
Mm-hmm.
let me pose this question to y'all. So has it always been easy to maybe let somebody go, or did you just kind of got
It took me 3 strikes.
I
She
respect
said it, not me.
I respect you keeping it a G.
So basically, what I'm saying is, I mean, okay, I'm a Taurus for one. So if you really, I mean, that's for anybody, it don't matter. But like me, I'm one of those like now because I've learned a lot of lessons in the past. I feel like a lot of people like. I mean, I'm a very nice person, but I got a lot smarter. You know, it's not where back then where it's like, oh, I'm gonna be nice, I'm gonna let you walk over. Now it's like I'm gonna be nice to you, but you treat me in a way I wouldn't treat you. We're done. Like I'm not dealing with that. And I used to get chances with people. I just feel like we're too grown.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I don't know, we're too grown. Like
We
you should
are.
know what you're doing. You should
Yeah.
know your morals. Have respect for people. Like
100%.
I don't know.
Especially, I feel like at that time we were really grown,
Mm-hmm.
and they still did what they did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it don't matter. I mean, people could be in their 30s, 40s.
That's true.
People are married, well off in their 40s, 50s, cheating on their spouse. I mean, it's just like it does not matter. Like people people don't think karma's real.
It's real.
Yep, and that's how. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
No.
that's my answer.
No, 100%, man. 100%. For me, like, I know you probably know this. It wasn't easy for me at first to let people go. Like, it was kind of one of the things where, like, it hurt. Because I'm like, bro, like, you, like, a friend, bro. Like, especially close friend, if I confided in you, like, for you to switch up kind of crazy out of nowhere, to me, it's, like, alarming. Like, I'm like, what's going on? And I would try to make it work, but I got it out of that point. I know I'm a dope person. Yeah, I'm a dope person. I got people that love me. That's all I need. Like, I don't need to have a million friends. Like, I got my circle, and if you're not in it, like, it is what it is.
Like, I had a friend a long time ago. I was younger. I probably was like in high school, sophomore year, and like I had been cool with her for a nice amount of time, and it just seemed like anytime I brought up anything I was doing, she just always had something negative to say. And then she didn't like my friends, and like she just always was dissing one of my friends. And I got to a point I was like, I'm through, because you can't sit here and just keep negative. Exactly. And like she did not live here, so you can't get mad that no. And after that, that was it, and we have not spoken since.
I think that's easy.
Exactly.
That's easy.
Like, it was easy.
Yeah.
That was probably that's when it started. That's when the easy part started.
I'm like, oh, for real? Okay. Say less.
Bye.
Even like with the recent situation, you know.
Yeah.
Like man, I'm just saying, like I just don't got time for it, man. We can't keep doing, being on some BS.
Yes. We're too old for BS. But me being the mom of the group, I don't like to see it. So it is what it is. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like
it took me a minute.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta say.
Yeah, no, but like I don't hate nobody. I don't ever really be.
You don't
like,
wish bad
mad.
on
No, never.
I know how you are.
I wish you the best, 100%. But like, we can't even communicate as adults. Like, what are we doing? I'm not playing mind games with you, especially like you ain't even my woman. Like, bro, come on. What are we doing?
Our favorite line. I can't read your mind. I'm not a bot. Okay, I can't read your shit. I cannot read it.
I'm not.
I can't.
So yeah, it's, and I'm assuming I got a feeling too. Is it only get worse the older we get too?
Yeah.
Especially when you get deeper in your families and all that too, you might not have as much time. But that for the real ones, that's not gonna change.
It's not gonna change at all.
And me and Kyle are a good prime example of that. Like I even look at it where it's like me and her are both new moms. I mean, my kid, her kids, he'll be one. Bring it up. I know I'm past that.
She does it too much.
Jax will be 2. And it's just like that, that's a new mom still. That's at a young age. And it's like even with me and Kyle, I remember even after I had Jax, like you guys are still coming around. I mean, you guys still do, but it's like we're hanging out, doing this. We still do. Me and Kyle still see each other. Me and Kyle still make time to do this podcast. It's possible. I mean, I do understand when you do become a parent, new parent. I mean, anything in general. When you have kids, I mean, your world does change. Your main focus is that child. But we can talk about relationships, things like that. We're going to talk about 50-50. That all falls down into teamwork.
Yeah.
Like if you really have good teamwork with someone, especially someone you're with a kid, it makes your life a lot easier.
scale. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Yeah, I've learned
since we on the topic of teamwork, man, we might as well.
that.
Here we go.
You know, so how do y'all feel? Because it's been something like it's like a war
I've
on
seen
social media about
Okay.
50-50. You know,
Like
it's
in relationships.
yeah, it's a war
Mhm.
because it's like two sides of the fence. It's never in the middle.
Because
Well,
everyone's raised so differently. Everyone has
Yeah.
different morals. If you're raised where daddy, I hate to say it, but daddy paid for all my stuff, you ain't gonna.
So you a
Pay
paper
for your
princess.
Yeah, you ain't gonna pay for your own shit. So you're always gonna expect someone to pay for your shit. You know, it's
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
My opinion of it is, I think it really just depends on really how you're raised, the person you are. It really is because it's like
Yeah.
I was raised to be a very very independent woman. So like Justin, like good money. I mean, I will say like right now, like I'm more kind of. I mean, I work part time. Like I work
Yeah.
in my restaurant. I'm a waitress a couple days a week.
Mhm.
But I'm also home with my son. So being home with my son, Justin does more of the work. They call it the breadwinner. But having him, it's like he pays rent, which is a huge bill, especially with the world we live in right now.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just like he pays more of the big bills, but I pay the little bills. So he
Yeah.
pays rent, which is big,
Right.
but I pay, and he pays our consumer bill, but then I pay the water bill, which is what, every couple of months. I pay DTE, Xfinity, like the little minor bills.
That's what I pay.
And then and I feel like a lot of people I hear do that. Like, okay,
Yeah.
the man, not in like a gender way, but it's just like the men. You guys work more, you guys make more money. Obviously,
Mhm.
women in this position.
100%. Yeah.
Exactly.
But then it's like, okay, I'll pay, groceries. Okay, I'll buy this. Okay, let's do this. Like, I'm very big on 50-50 just because it's like, I mean, he pays for a lot of stuff. But it's just, even as a woman, it's like, I wasn't raised to like, but I don't want a man to take care of me like that because at the end of the day, you
Right.
got to take care of yourself. I want to make sure I'm bringing in my own money. Like, I still make my ways and bring in my own money.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know. You should always help that person too. Like, especially the world we live in now, it is so expensive.
Mhm.
And it's like, I know he got bills, you got bills. Everyone has bills. I got bills. But it's like,
Yeah.
especially as men, I know you guys hold a lot on your plate. You guys got a lot of bills. And it's like, I'm not going to hold that on him. So that's how I look at it. And I'd want someone to help me too.
Yeah,
It just makes things easier.
My opinion, I feel like 50-50 only exists in a perfect world. It don't exist right now, not at
Yeah.
all,
Mhm.
because everything is so expensive. And like you said, the man can pay the rent, or because he works more and he has more hours, or he has
Yeah.
a better job, while we take over the middle bills, and then we do groceries, and then we do everything else.
Yeah.
It's equal, and that's the
It
teamwork
does.
end of it. And then like, I'm trying to see how do I say it. I'm going blank. I'm going blank. I'm
What
going
we talking
blank.
about here?
I'm going.
We're
Okay.
saying how you just okay, now you have me.
So
See,
take care of little bills and
Mhm.
Like basically me and you do the same thing. Like Janelle pays the big bills,
Yeah.
you pay the
Mhm.
little
You help
bills.
when you
I do
can.
the same thing.
Exactly.
right.
I don't know. I mean, just in this world, the only way that you're gonna get the one person to pay for everything is literally
And a sugar daddy.
sugar daddies. You're rich,
Yeah.
you're loaded. Then it's like,
Yeah.
all right. I mean, there's people I hear. Oh, I just brought up my parents' credit card. It's like okay.
Can't relate.
No.
Yeah, I don't
know that.
Yeah, what, do I come from? Do I come from a trust? No,
No.
I don't.
And people that do, y'all are blessed, but then they don't do the right things with that money.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people are just like,
100%. I agree. But I'm glad that y'all like highlighted the fact that like y'all a team. At the end of the day.
Mhm.
Like you can't just expect somebody to just I just do this. I'll just do that. Like y'all in it together. You know what I'm saying? If both of y'all are not working towards something, or y'all not on the same page, it ain't gonna work.
And then also, like, when my mom used to tell me, this is where I was going.
Yeah.
My mom used to tell me, like, what a man does for you should always be a bonus. It shouldn't be like, and like, I appreciate what my man does, and I appreciate him so much. And I do what I have to do on my part, and that's how the teamwork works. And it's a bonus that he does what he does these things for us, for
Shout
our
out Janelle.
family.
Shout
Yes.
out Janelle for sure.
And that's just the important part is like 50-50 does not exist in real life. It don't. I wish I could do 50-50, but it's just not possible right now.
And that's okay.
Mhm.
That's okay. Because, I mean, and you're kind of like establishing something.
Mhm.
Like, where, like, the road is. And not to say it like that. And I'm not even talking in gender sense. But, like, what y'all both got to do
Exactly.
to make it work. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think it just depends on the situations that both of y'all are in. Obviously, just like you said, how you were raised, We all come from different walks of life,
Mhm.
you know. So like, what you saw growing up is kind of what you know, what you heard, is what you know.
Exactly.
And then
You know?
sometimes, but that economy from then is not the same
No,
as now.
absolutely
No.
not. No,
So,
it's not. I
That's
can't.
what people get twisted. Like you
Yeah.
expect this man to do all these bills and then some, and then he's over here stressing, but you over here like, okay,
Yeah, he got it. He got it.
yeah,
So like, it
like
ain't
okay,
even-
let's go to dinner. Like
Yeah.
that's
Like
what
the world we
it's.
live in right now. I mean, it's like it's hard, you know. Even gas right now,
Oh.
it's like
Yeah.
Especially if you got like a bigger car,
groceries. I mean, groceries are like
crazy.
times the amount of what they
A
100%.
gallon's like $3, $3.99, something like that.
Yeah.
What did I see the other day? Sugar. I went to Kroger's and I just literally needed sugar, fucking sugar, and you know sugar be like $1, $2,
Yeah.
$3 for the cheapest bag of
The
sugar
small
from
one?
Kroger's.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
think so, but it was a Kroger's brand.
Yeah, it was. It's
Oh,
not
you
like
do
it was.
work at Kroger's.
It wasn't like some.
Sorry.
It wasn't like some
My
Domino's.
bad. I wasn't trying to dog
No, you
Kroger's, but I'm
good. No,
saying
you
just
said-
in general because I was just there. It's like even Walmart. It's just like things are not what they used to be, and it's
Yeah.
just like damn for a bag of sugar $3.
You noticed that though. Like, the crazy part is too. Like, we ain't got to like the housing market yet. A lot of us ain't even there yet.
That's why we
But
rent.
it's crazy.
We rent this house. We do not. Pay
So-
That's why we have an apartment.
When we start to dive into that,
No, I mean I lived in the apartment. We had the 2-bedroom apartment. You guys hung out there with us. Now it's like we got the house, obviously, but it's just like we rent this house because the market. I mean, in general, I mean we're all even apartments. I mean, I hear people are paying more than what we pay for this house.
And that's
For
crazy.
apartments.
And then when
Yeah.
she first moved out, and that was 2020, how much was your apartment?
For 1 bedroom, and it was big. Oh my god, it's so cool.
Was it like 600?
damn,
685. I think it's 685
Mm-hmm.
for. I don't know if you ever came over. I don't know. If you ever was there. The 1 bedroom I had.
I don't
think- no.
remember.
I don't think so.
It's been a long
But
time.
it was-
I know you
I
came to
mean-
the 2-bedroom though.
Yeah, no, I mean it was kind of similar to the 2 bedroom, but for the 1 bedroom, I mean, the living room was big.
Yeah.
Bedroom that was big as fuck. I mean, everything was just honestly, my bedroom might have been the size of this. It was pretty big,
That's
Mhm.
solid too.
No, it was
That's
big.
It was
solid.
nice.
Yeah.
and it's just like
Now them same ones are probably like $1,000.
Ryan. She said that I think now it's like 1,100, 1,200 for what I was paying.
for a
The same.
4
1
years ago.
bedroom.
It might be a little renovated. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But it ain't nothing crazy.
No.
It's nothing crazy though.
It's
You
And
know?
that's the thing, they don't renovate anything, especially for the apartments, I feel like.
Yeah.
And then they give you ass, like,
Yes.
no.
Some I give some apartments, credit. Some do, but then a lot of them don't.
Yours is nice.
Think about it too. Yeah. The
And
thing
we
about
live
it
in the
too-
same.
I was like,
one.
don't you guys live in the same?
Yes,
Yeah.
but his is more upgraded than mine.
You guys pay around the same? You know?
I
Don't you both have a two bedroom?
got one.
Oh.
He don't got a kid. What he need 2 bedrooms for?
I mean, I don't know.
I did
People
want-
may or
I
something.
wanted a 2-bedroom though, because it's
Right.
always good to have it.
Extra
Yeah.
space.
Yeah, but
We'll
no.
discuss how much after this.
The crazy part is though, like my first place in Ipsy, I was paying $700 a
I
month
remember that.
for a 2-bedroom townhouse. 2016 to like
Damn.
20.
That's
I
crazy.
remember. Damn, we were paying $700.
to
That whole time?
2016 to 2019, it went to 800 during
Something
COVID,
like that.
and then my last year, and this is the reason why it was my last year. It jumped to 1340.
You what?
1340, double almost. It's probably going for about 14 now. I
That's
probably was saying.
insane. They not even.
And it's not
Hey,
like
your
we
stuff was broke, bro.
was in the
Let me
hood.
show you real
We was
quick.
kind of in the hood too. Low key.
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't
It's
like we was in the burbs. We wasn't.
It's just that's why
True.
right now we're just renting this house, but at
That's
this point, people are
crazy.
paying more for apartment. I
Yeah.
mean, just in general, than what
For
we're
sure.
paying for a house, and it's just like
Yeah.
that's why we're just waiting for the crashes to buy a
Yeah.
house. But it's just like
You might as well.
well, that's why me and Justin
Mhm.
were just like we're just gonna stay here, honestly, because we're just gonna literally screw ourselves getting out of this, and we're gonna be paying
Mhm.
more for
That's
like,
true.
literally.
And then,
That's why
yeah.
it's just
You
like
gotta stay while we in.
Yeah, and then you got less space, less square footage.
Mm-hmm. And there's no outside because they love to have bonfires and be outside with jacks
Yeah.
and like have freedom.
Yeah.
And I would like that freedom too.
it's
after
nice having a
apartments,
fenced
honestly.
yard too and stuff, and it's just
Mhm.
like I don't know, just having your own space. Like it's just,
It is.
But I
already
live in
know.
the apartment, so I know how we are. You know, I just couldn't like when I lived in that 2-bedroom, like where we were at. I just felt like I was in a box. Like I literally felt like I was in, like I hated like just like
Especially while you were pregnant and stuff too. So I feel
Yes.
like everything just
everything
feels
was
so
in the living
small.
room. Like,
Everything feels so small, and you just like I just want to get out. I gotta get out.
That's how I felt. I was ready.
I respect that. See, I just wish I had a balcony, man. 'Cause
Mm,
I like,
that's
especially
what I wanted.
during the summer, just to step out on the balcony, just chill out there for a little bit. It's a nice. I kind of miss my last place, but at the same time,
Oh, that
shit happens for a
one?
reason. Yeah, but I mean, like, that's what it is. Of course, the area ain't as bad. I didn't think I was gonna miss
Gypsy.
as much. I thought I was gonna miss it more, but I'm cool. I'm like, nah,
What's that cool?
I'm chilling.
There's a lot to do. Honestly, I feel like everyone's
It is, and that's why I'm glad he moved this way. Because I feel like we all used to come to Ipsy. It's a hike,
no,
dog.
it is.
Like it's a lot. So I was like, we finally came over. I'm like,
I loved it out there, though. I did, man. It was like,
it's nice and secluded.
Solitude,
I understand
man.
why you were like far out.
Yeah, man, it was cool, man. I really cannot complain, like, but over in this area though, it's busy. It's like
Yeah,
always,
no, there's a lot of shit. to do.
Definitely.
Ford Road, you got everything out here. Food, there's all the food.
All the snacks. Everything.
Farmington Hills, 20 minutes from here.
Novi.
Novi's right
Like
there.
20.
The mall. I mean, it's like everything's literally. That's why, like, my one friend, she lives out in Harvard. She actually was asking me the other day. I work with her, and she goes, "I'm out in Canton a lot. What is there to do?" I'm like, eat pretty much. I mean, you got Zap Zone, you know, but it's like really, it's just a lot of food and shopping.
Yeah, and it's
but it's busy though.
It just depends on what you want to do, honestly.
That's true. And even if it's like not a lot to do in Canton, like you're in a central location, so like you can go to maybe like a Livonia.
No, I mean honestly, yep.
You can go anywhere, honestly, from Westland or Canton.
Yeah, and I'm so grateful, like just for like getting promoted and like making more money now to where like I can easily live in a one bedroom, take care of my finances,
right,
cool and all that. So like I got everything that I need. But so let me pose this question to y'all. Like just at like in y'all like throughout y'all lives, like do you guys feel like maybe your relationship not even just specific.
She looked right at me like,
because we're growing now, so of course we got our own opinions.
I can start off because mine will be pretty short. Honestly, I mean, being little family wise, I mean, I just have my parents and me. I mean, I look at my friends as like my siblings. Honest to God, I have a couple, a few cousins that I talk to on the daily, and they don't live around here, but I talk to them all the time. One of them's like a sister to me. But personally, I think a lot of people can relate when it comes to you just learn a lot about your own family. And one thing personally is just talk to a lot. Like I mean, I talked to a lot more family down south, but like that, but you just learn a lot about people, or like we were saying, you outgrow a lot of relationships, things like that. I mean, some family just feel like you just don't talk to. There are a lot of cousins you just don't talk to. People get busy. I do think in families, friendships, anything, things can happen which can cause people to cut people off. And
that's
But as I got older, yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I was very close to my family. A lot of my cousins were all having kids. You got your own families, but I talked to a couple people. And that's it. I keep to myself. I got my parents. At least I'm an only child, so I don't have siblings. But like Justin, he has his little family and stuff, so I'm with him. They live close, so we hang out all the time, do stuff together. So, I got more family down south.
That's cool. It worked for you. Good.
I feel like some of my family I'm kind of close to, but not a lot. It's just certain ones I can rely on more than others. I'll put that in a good way. I feel like when we were younger, we were kind of forced to be more cool with our family and stuff like that. But I feel like as a kid, like you're shielded from seeing all the BS.
Yeah, you really don't see it.
So then when you get older, you see all the BS and you're like, oh, that's why my mama don't talk to you. Or, oh, that's why this happened. Or, So then you learn, you're like, oh, then no, I'm not going to like really associate with you like that. And then a lot of family, I feel like we reach out to and they don't respond back how they're supposed to. So, I'm pretty close to my family for the most part. It's
Yeah.
just certain ones I'm just not as close.
Yeah.
One thing I learned too when it comes to family, sometimes family ain't even for real, but they say the ones that will bleed for you, when you got ones that will do shit for you, that will be there for you, that will stick up for you, that will actually
100%.
stand behind you,
Yeah.
that's family. But you got people who are your own family, your own blood, that they don't give a fuck.
I swear, because
And that's how I look at it too.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
a lot of my friends are my family as well, and I
Yeah.
do agree with that. Like a lot of my friends are family, and they will do for me more than my actual blood will, and that's sad to say.
It is.
But
it's like,
but
I mean,
you
it
learn.
just feel Debbie Downer.
That's true.
But I mean, I
Mhm.
learned that a long time ago, and it's just like that's what it is. It's like you're gonna have family who could be your family, but you know,
100%. You know, it's crazy though. Why do they like always get hit with like, why you don't call me?
Oh, don't even start with that
Oh,
shit.
my
Don't start
God.
with that shit.
It's
I'm not
like,
gonna
bro.
lie. I really hate
Come
that.
on, bro.
The phone goes both ways. You can contact me if you want to contact me.
Simple.
I text and I call everybody I can. I can't do it every day. I couldn't do it every day before I had a kid. I can't do it every day now that I have a kid. But I do reach out as much as I can to everybody I talk to or need to talk to. I love my family without a doubt, and that will never go unnoticed. But I don't have to call you every single day. I don't have to check up on you, but you can check up on me. That's what matters. And it doesn't matter if you're an elder, you still can reach out to me just as I can reach out to you. Yeah. It's the same way. If I'm on your mind, you reach out. You're on mine, I'm gonna reach out to
you. And two is like, okay, bro, we not even that close.
That's just that too.
Why would I go out my way to be like, I was thinking about you? No, I was not. It's a lot.
I don't have to reach out all the time too. Yeah. Like I reach out to my family like as much as I can. Like every now and then, all they're thinking about, I'm like, oh, let me text them. Yeah. And that's all that matters. And they'll be like, oh my God, thank you, or oh, I'm okay. Da da da. It's just a quick conversation. Done.
Mm-hmm. And the ones that make you want to keep reaching out to them, there's not one that's already there. It's the ones that be like, oh man, I know you're busy, man. Glad you were just thinking about it. Mm-hmm. You be like, okay, I need to call that one. Mm-hmm. But the ones that, oh, how come you don't call me, bro? We was never cool or close. Why would I, go out my way to go down every member of the family and call everybody? Like, I got a life. Mm-hmm. You got one too, because clearly that's the reason why you ain't called me.
Thank you.
So, but just like you said though, you made a great point. You peep certain things that we're older now.
Exactly.
Like, oh, nah,
now I see why. Like it makes sense. Man,
there's no way. Mm-hmm. And the crazy part is, a couple months ago, I had an uncle that me and him kind of had an underlying problem for some years, like ever since my dad passed away. He did something kind of shady, and I was kind of holding on to it. I was distant from him, and eventually he started to feel that, and he like, what's going on? And I'm just like, nothing, it ain't nothing. And I wasn't calling him, wasn't talking to him, really wasn't seeing him either. And it got to a point where he like, bro, we need to talk. And for me, like, I was holding on to it. I didn't want to talk about it right out the gate until eventually I was like, you know what, maybe I just need to face it. But I've been holding on to it. And it was painful. You know what I'm saying? Like, but once we talked about it, at least we didn't even talk about it for long either. Like, he admitted he was wrong. And he was like,
that's all it takes.
Yeah, he was like, look, man, like your father is gone. You know what I'm saying? So like, you my nephew, you a son, you all, you know what I'm saying? I got to remember him by. So like, I would rather have a relationship with you than be stubborn about it. So, but ever since then, me and him, I done went over his house. We done watched the finals, all types of shit, But it's things like that though that we go through, and we realize that we know who we're gonna be around, who we're gonna bring our family around, and who we're gonna keep away from.
And that goes with us having kids. Yeah. We can't bring our kids around toxic and negative energy. When we know it's negative, I'm not gonna bring my baby around. What am I? No. What would I? How would I look to bring my baby around some negative shit? It's not gonna happen.
That's one thing. Kyla knows. Anyone like this goes for anyone. It's like I don't know. It probably started when I was like 16. I started learning about spirituality. Like that's when I started learning about energy, like when I started learning about spirituality, I started really getting into energy and learning your own aura and like healing others, and like that's how you can just feel like and you have kids. I mean, even just yourself. Like I always say, like you want to protect your own energy, especially as you get older. I've learned that I learned people like how saying people envy of you and jealous, and like me having friendships like that. It's just like you don't want that around you. You don't want that around your kids. You don't want that around your space.
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially when you really start to keep game. You're like, nah, it's the reason why I ain't been around you, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
Exactly.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with it. Like, you don't got to be close with everybody.
No.
You know, everybody also didn't take the time to get to know you when you were growing up. So why would I take the time now that I'm grown, living my life?
That's the truth
to
right there.
to at least feel like why do I you think I'm missing out, or like I should want to get to know you or be close to you?
Why couldn't you be close to me when I was little?
Yeah, based off of what though? What am I? What? Where is this desire gonna come from? You ain't even build no foundation. Like the people that you might be close to today are the people that were around that were building a foundation with you, that wanted to get to that wanted to be in your life. Simple. Throughout the important moments or birthdays, whatever. Like
little
did things for you. Yeah.
Call to check up on you when you were little.
Yeah. Going over their house on the weekend, the car rides,
going on trips to go see them. All
simple. That. Yeah. So like, if we ain't had none of those memories, what the hell is gonna make me say, you know what? I haven't seen them in about 5 years, but I think I should reach out to them. Yeah, I think that'd be no, come on, be realistic. You know, like, yeah, man, it's not. I get it so much though to this day.
And then the thing is with my family, well, more my mother's side, they're kind of gossipy. So then when you tell them something in secret, it always comes out. Girl, we Foxpo. It's okay.
Listen, we Foxpo.
Literally.
Listen, we Foxpo.
But
hilarious.
It's just like you just can't confide in certain people. Like Chanel, China, I can confide in them all day, every day. Like I'm closer to them, I feel like, than any of my cousins, honestly. And like I'm still close to like the ones that moved away, but I'm still like I'm mainly close with Chanel. Chanel and China text me all the time. And if Chanel goes a week without talking to me, she's like at my door, or she's FaceTime me like, "Cuzzy, where you at? I'm about to pull up."
Shout out to Chanel.
For real. That's just how she is as a like a cousin, a sister damn near. That's how we grew. And like I met Chanel not even when I was that young. I met her like not that long ago. Maybe a little bit after I met y'all, honestly.
Really?
I didn't even know her my whole life.
Oh, really?
And me and her got so close after that. That's it. And like Chanel, I feel like she thinks about me more than a lot of my family do sometimes. Like for Mother's Day, I didn't see her, but I was out all day. And I came home to an envelope. And the envelope was like slipped under my door. And I'm looking on the floor and I'm like talking to Jamel. I'm like, who the hell? Like, what is this? So I'm thinking it's either my neighbor. I don't know who this would be from. I pick up the envelope and I'm already looking at it and it looks more personal than it does like a random. Yeah. And I open the card and it says Chanel in China. I've almost cried because I was like, she still thought about me. And that was such an important like moment.
Do little things. And, like,
exactly.
That's relationship, you know. You definitely gotta appreciate it. You got to, especially like I guess more so cousins and people that are around your age. Like it's a lot easier to
exactly. You know? And like I had a cousin that I was really close with, and then she passed away. And then when she passed away, I was just like, well, dang, because I really wasn't close with a lot of cousins on my dad's side. Yeah. And then literally, that's when me and Chanel got super close. Was after she passed. So I was like, at least I do have somebody.
Yeah. And that's all it takes is a couple. You don't gotta have a whole, roster full of family.
No, Chanel is ride for anybody, anything with Chanel's my people, with everything.
Especially
China too.
You can depend on them though. When it come down to it, and you you like their company, like why would they not be around? Hey, shout out to them.
I love y'all.
Shout out to them. So I wish I had cousins around my age. I don't have. I probably got a couple on my mom's side, but I'm not really cool with them because I wasn't around them.
I understand.
So, like here and there, I might see them, but like it wasn't enough to be like memories for real. But I do love them. Obviously, I got nothing but love.
Exactly.
You know,
I understand.
definitely, 100%. So I remember you saying before we started to roll.
Oh God.
What did you see the other day? You were saying that you seen like a post or something, turn offs or something like that.
I was like, why am I forgetting what I
She always does. You gotta like bring it up. I go blank, she go blank.
Being I was on Facebook and it was a woman wanted the men's opinion, you know, about like women. Like they do, they'll go on and on and on and on and on. Where men, you know, it was funny because in the comments you didn't really see 10 comment on us, and finally you got one that did. But it's just basically saying like, what are turn offs, like in your opinion, from a woman? I know they can say shit like, what is personally from a woman?
It's a lot that I don't know. It might be different, but for me, like it's some major ones and then there's some minor ones that like okay, if they build up, I'm kind of cool. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like
whole
so,
red flag.
yeah. But if I see like say like disrespect, you talking crazy to people like left and right, or like even your family, like I'm cool on you because I know if you disrespect them, I know you're gonna disrespect me.
That's exactly
What's stopping you from disrespecting me? So why would I even set myself up to get involved with that and to get on that roller coaster? No, I'm not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that and just even just like having the respect for yourself, like your morals and values is like down the drain. Like cool on you. I'm cool on you because I don't know, like, what do you value? Do you respect yourself? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because what, especially why would I invest and spend my time with somebody that doesn't respect themselves and don't hold themselves so high? No, what the hell? That's a waste of time.
I feel like when you get involved and they have some type of insecurity, then that's a whole nother problem that just unfolds and the relationship just goes down.
And guess who got to deal with it?
Yeah.
guess who got to deal with it? So it's, I mean, really, like, well, my guys out there know, like, you know, especially if you don't know, that's a problem. If you don't know what you want to tolerate and what you're not, that's a problem. But you learn that from experience, obviously.
Yes.
You know, like I got my fair share of stories.
I know.
You know.
That's it.
Which one?
Robert used to be Captain Save-A-Ho, so
yeah, I can't. And I hung up that cape a long time ago. A long time ago.
What you mean?
Oh man,
he just
summarized.
So, like, if I was talking to a chick, you know, she has some underlying problems.
Oh, you were like kind of like the healer, like you wanted to heal women.
I was kind of like, you know, it ain't that big of a deal. Like, that's just me. You know, that was coming with age.
Yeah.
You know, just me being young. Nah, you know,
that was a ballsy
You're just
move.
a nice guy.
He is. He was a very nice guy.
Yeah.
He still is a very nice guy. Yeah. But when you keep shitting on the nice guy,
oh man, I'm not with the BS.
No, exactly.
I'm quick to be like, no, I'm cool. You have a nice one. Like, I was just out last weekend, right? And it was this girl. She was standing in line with us. She was like right ahead of us. She was gorgeous. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm. But I had seen, it was like, so we were almost at the door, and it was like another door on the way that was kind of sort of like an exit, I believe. And it was a guy that was a part of the security team that was right there inside though, on the opposite side of the door, and she was kind of looking at him, and I guess trying to like communicate with him, or whatever, trying to get in for free. But she like you know, playing with her titties or whatever, like kind of on that type of time. Yeah, so I seen that instantly, and I was just like, no, I'm cool. It's a $10 cover. You doing that for a $10 cover? What would you do for a $20 cover?
God forbid it's Annex. She like,
what club are you at?
I was going to the tin roof. It was actually $5. I lied. It was $5.
$5. So she was trying to get it for free.
Yeah, and I don't even know if they probably would have let her in for free, but
tin roof too.
Yeah,
I mean tin roof's fun.
I didn't.
We was just there. All that.
We was there to pregame. Yeah, we was there to pregame, and I'm just like, what are you doing? So you doing all that? I was instantly. Oh, I'm cool. Oh, let me keep my. You feel me?
You should get in for free. That's real.
I doubt it.
I'm about to say $5 ain't nothing, sis.
I was looking right past it after that. I wasn't even paying it no mind. But it'd be just shit like that though that you'll be like, nah, I'm cool on that.
It's little things.
That go into the respect thing.
Exactly.
A $5 cover.
Like I said, God
She
forbid
got
it
no
was Annex.
respect. That's why I said Annex.
Yeah.
Like, okay, girl.
And she was the only one out the group that was doing that too. So then that made me think like, oh,
that's worse.
What's your role out the group?
Right.
What type of time you on? I guess if maybe if I was on that type of time, I'm like, oh yeah, bet.
Yeah.
That probably is what you want to see if you're on that type of time, but no. I'm cool. Oh, so I mean, shout out to my moms though. She the reason why I'm picky. Like I'm picky as hell.
That's right.
And it's okay to be picky, honestly.
I mean, you choose. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your life. You're your own person. Ain't nobody forcing you to be with someone. You know, you're gonna. I always believe there's always someone out there for somebody. So that one day you're gonna meet someone.
Of course.
You know.
Of course, and there's billions of people on this planet. So don't settle, or don't be like, well, I guess they're good enough.
You looking at him?
No, it's the way he said it.
I guess they are.
Because that's the truth. Because I feel like a lot of people do settle when they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's so many people out here in this world. Why are we settling? No.
Yeah.
And I know it's hard to meet people because nobody wants to go on dating apps or none of that. God bless, I didn't have to do none of that.
Yeah, nah, shit. It's
now I'm a man on the bus.
It's real out here. It's real out here, especially if you don't, and if you're going out these days, like whether you're going out like at the nighttime or just like certain events during the day, like I don't know, people are so. It depends where you're at. Like people are so. I don't know, finicky almost. If you as a guy, if you see something,
like trying to think. Like,
I'm like, if as a guy, especially if you're with another group and you're just like, okay, well, I see her out that group, and I want to talk to her, like, especially like if you were coming up, like, or growing up as a man, like, a lot of us didn't really get like one-on-one or like, hey, like, put us on game on how to talk to women. You kind of build these social skills as you're in school, and if you don't build them in school,
you suck.
You're behind.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't feel behind. You get out here and you're in college and you don't got no social skills. Like that's tough.
Then you look awkward.
That's
and then
tough
it's
to
not gonna
build.
work.
And mine were decent, but they weren't like up here. Like
you got better.
I have 100%.
You know what I feel like though, college. I feel like college is like you really find your own vibe. Us, I mean.
I feel like we had a different college experience. Yes.
You were with me though.
Not all the time.
I was in a sorority
Really?
when I was. Really? Mm-hmm. So my first year, freshman year, I was very active. Yeah. Shit. But I mean, you know what though? Being a sorority, I dropped it. The only reason why I dropped it though, I mean, nothing against the girls. It's just because I personally was very more. So I played sports my whole life. Once I got into college, I wanted to work with money. Money goes into, like you said, you get your own crib, things like that. And that's exactly what I did. But in the sorority, you know, it's like just like a fraternity. You're part of like some group or whatever people. It's like, okay, we have to do this day, we have to do this. I couldn't keep making up those events. So it came to a point where I was like, hey y'all, deuces. No. Because I couldn't. It wasn't fair to them, and it wasn't fair to me. It's like you're trying to make commitment. You know, it's like I just wanted to focus more on work. And it worked out for me. But in the end, I still talk to the girls too. like one of the girls who I got really close with, I still talk to her all the time. So that's cool.
That's responsible. And like,
Mhm.
like I really can't.
Well, we
contribute as
were
much as I
paying
want
for
to.
it too, and I wasn't trying to do all that.
Yeah.
Like now, I don't know how it is being in college, but like when
Mhm.
I did it just to be a part of the sorority with the girls,
Mhm.
at least the one I was in the college chapter, every semester I think we had to pay almost like $550. A lot of them are.
That's a lot.
Yeah. On top, it's like you had to pay
On
for
top
college
of
books, this and
whatever.
that. We were in
Ugh.
school. I didn't want to pay to make friends.
Nah,
I mean, that's
hell
kind of
nah.
what it was in a
Hell
way. Me,
nah.
I just was like, all right, let's, it's your first year of college, just put
Yeah.
myself into shit. I want to be a part of things,
Mhm.
whatever. But once I started learning, I'm like, you got to pay for this? I'm like, I'm not paying for you to be my friend. That's what I was like. And I dropped it.
Especially you can make friends like.
I still
like
hung out
that.
with those girls. I
Yes,
remember
that's
I
exactly
still
how Ashley
partied with
is.
them. Like, even when I wasn't a part of those girls anymore, like, I dropped it pretty quick. So I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But I still hung out with them, partied with them all the time.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. You partied. I really did not party like that.
I didn't either. Not until like probably like really close to senior year.
That's the only part I
Yeah.
kind of regret that I didn't have the whole college experience for real. But
I mean, it's just
that too.
It's just your typical how it is going out to clubs. It's your house parties, but now I would not.
But house
I
parties
would
were
not
so
go to a
scary
party
to me
now.
back then, so I can't
Yeah.
imagine what it is now.
Yeah.
House parties back then, well, the world we live in now, yeah, scary.
I,
But when we were partying, like when I was partying, going to your house parties, I remember I even went to one in Ann Arbor. It's just basically
Well, we went
everyone
to
all
one.
like right next to each other.
We
but
went to
It's
one in
shoulder
Ann
to
Arbor.
shoulder.
Is that the one you're talking about? We went to one in Ann Arbor. It was like Halloween. That one was cool.
Is that with?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
You were
Okay.
with me.
Okay. Cool. That's the one
Okay.
I was with you. But then remember the one before that? We went to. I can't name it because I don't know which one. I think it was like a frat house.
oh no.
And in the frat house, we walk in and it was Confederate sign. Being the only
Oh my
black
God.
person, I felt so fucking uncomfortable. I was like, we gotta go. And Ashley looked at me like,
We gotta eat
okay,
back.
like we had to go. We ran.
We gotta get you.
Because
out
I
of
was
here.
like, hell no. This is not
What?
it.
The
That was
other one-
2016.
Yeah.
So it was fresh.
It's college. Everyone's in their own groups. That was
That's
one of the
true.
frats we went to. I was like, I ain't doing this one already.
That's so
Ah.
uncomfortable.
Okay.
Hell
Yeah, I
no.
remember Easter. There was a main party everyone always go to, and then they always did Halloween party. One we went to in Ann Arbor, that was a Halloween.
That was lit.
Yeah,
Okay,
I remember
didn't
that.
know
That
whose
was
house
lit.
I was. I just
No.
remember my
One.
name was on it, and then I just got up on it. Yeah,
One
your
frat
name had
party.
to be on the list.
Really?
Yeah.
Ashley's name was always on the list.
I don't know.
That's crazy though.
Ashley famous.
I went to
know these motherfuckers.
one frat party, dog. One, and I was like, bro, I'm not going back here. It's shoulder to shoulder.
That's what it is.
I gotta watch
It's
these
like
motherfuckers
kind of being in the club,
stroll.
except
and-
club you're more.
Yeah, like, I'm not about to see him.
House party is just like people.
I'm not
It's
paying
where
to
I
watch
would
these
never go to
motherfuckers
one
stroll,
now.
man.
Never go
What?
to one now.
Fuck that.
I don't know
Well,
how
you have
people
to
are
pay to
grown
get
and
in?
do that.
The dudes, hell yeah. Y'all, what? They wasn't
See,
charging
that's
y'all.
no. That's no.
They wasn't
I-
charging y'all.
well,
Okay,
girls
how
are-
much do you have to pay to get in?
It depends. What time you get there?
Wait, I do remember.
They might
this.
cut y'all a deal at the door. Like when we went.
Guys, probably $5-10. It's a fraternity house. I mean, unless they were
Yeah.
scamming the shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. He'll be looking at us like it's about 5 y'all. Y'all come
$10 each.
come up with about 60. Get y'all there.
That's
Girls are
wild.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I never paid either.
Y'all, it's the reason why y'all ain't paid. Y'all brought us.
Yeah.
y'all had, why would they ain't charging y'all? Y'all gonna
That
bring
one
us.
time particular, it was just us girls. Whenever when we went, yeah.
Yeah, they ain't about to charge y'all. Definitely not. Nah, but we gonna pay.
That's
This is what it is. It's what it is though. That's majority of the reason why we go out.
To be honest, I could ask Jamel because he used to party a lot. I wonder did he have to pay?
Really?
Hell yeah.
He didn't
Like,
pay us. He didn't
One
pay
of my
us.
good friends, Precious and Princess used to throw the biggest house parties ever.
Why
Right?
don't you? Someone's had
They're
that,
grown.
too.
We
I
were
know.
we were at
Really?
John
I
Glenn.
want
We were in
someone to
high
throw, like, a
school.
big
No,
party,
we were in
dude.
high school and they would throw the craziest fucking
In high
parties.
school.
Yes.
I'm ready.
And like, if you
That's
ask
crazy.
people to this day about a Precious and Princess party, they will say they were gone. It was like the most lit shit. And then I
Tell her
guess,
to throw another.
bro, Precious, I don't know. I just don't think that's safe. But like, she had threw one, and I guess one day Jamel had posted his cousin on his Snapchat or something. She's like, "Oh, I know him," and then they were like trying to think how they know him because him and Jamel went to their parties. That's what I'm saying.
no
It's such a
shit.
small ass world. You don't
Wow.
know. It was go crazy.
I asked Jamel. He paid his dues.
He probably did.
Sounds like you.
He paid his dues.
Or he's like
100%.
trying to talk like, you ain't gonna be big for real, like,
Yeah.
like that's just
Yeah,
Jamel.
his ass was paying. We was all paying.
Damn.
And but we wasn't mad about paying. We were trying to get in. Especially if it was jumping, like, we gonna pay.
And y'all gonna go where the hoes at, right?
100%.
There you go.
100%.
Where the hoes at?
100%. 100%. Nah, these days though, like,
So,
yeah,
I feel like
like,
things are different now.
it is.
It's
They, you know, what,
It's
me,
cringy
me
almost.
and Ryan were talking the other day just about going out, and it's like I said, I wouldn't mind going to the club, but it's like me and Ryan were saying, like, I want to go to like Smugglers or something. Like, I don't want to go to like even Royal Oak now, like going to clubs out there personally. Like last time, at least when we went, it's always like younger kids I notice, or it's just a different type of vibe. I'm just gonna say
when the
that.
last time you went to Royal Oak? Because I know y'all be outside now that I'm not outside.
I ain't went to Royal Oaks probably since earlier this year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you this though. The last 3 times I went to Royal Oak,
Nothing.
It's different.
it wasn't.
It is.
It
It's
wasn't
not how
just-
it used to be.
when I went with y'all. When I went with y'all, it was great.
That was last year.
It was
before
great.
I found out I was pregnant.
It was great. It really was. It was phenomenal. But the last couple times I went,
And this is the thing I think is so funny about y'all going out now. Robert and Avery used to hate going to clubs. They would never go with us or anything.
I was not a party person.
And I
at
swear
all.
to God, as soon as like I took them one time with all of us, they had a ball. They were stuck. They had the bug.
Avery go out every weekend.
Us.
Saturday
Possibly.
night.
Oh,
We
I mean,
know.
possibly.
We're gonna be downtown. We ain't got
Oh really?
we kid free Saturday.
I don't know.
Saturday night.
Figure it out, and then we can all go out.
I'm trying.
Because we're already gonna be downtown. We're going to that 85 South show.
That's gonna be weird as
Saturday.
fuck.
Really?
Yeah. Why don't you guys get tickets?
I didn't even know that was. I didn't know that was coming. I'm
That's
I
good.
mean,
Saturday.
do you work Saturday?
No, I'm off.
Okay,
Oh,
then try and get
shit.
tickets.
Tell them where our section's at, and you try and get it right by us or whatever.
What is that? The 20th?
Because Shelby got a
Yeah.
ticket too. I can see if you can get a seat next to Shelby. To be honest,
There you go.
Really?
yes.
I didn't know that was coming. I might go.
You
That's-
should. And
that's
then
We bought us
after-
a Father's Day
How much was
present.
the ticket?
They were cheap,
Yeah, I mean now,
like
I mean,
$40.
I'm sure it ain't much.
But I
Say
found
less.
but Ashley had me on every app trying to find cheap tickets.
Yeah.
So I just got to go back and see what cheap
Say
tickets I can
less.
find.
Say less. We could make that happen.
But I
ourselves.
sure
That's
did.
this Saturday though. So like I said, I mean,
Honestly, I
That's
would
true.
like to. I have to see what I can do. Okay.
Yeah.
I just have to see how long she's willing to stay. She's gonna come to our house instead, so he doesn't have to spend the night. But I have to see how long she
Cool.
will stay.
Oh,
So we
Mom,
have
my
to
dudes.
see how long she will
Shout out to
stay.
Mom.
we should be at your
Love
place,
you,
though.
Mama.
This is the thing. You sure you don't want to just bring him here? Drop him off.
So what?
To her house?
She don't want to. She
That's
said
good.
because if he goes to sleep, there's a transfer problem. Because if you take Carter to the car seat, it's a
He
chance.
gonna wake up. He
But
waking up.
exactly.
No, but it is. I mean, it is nice to your mom though, because when my mom go out, and it's like one, I think it's easier on them, but two, it's like he's in his own home, his own environment. Like I've learned with
Exactly.
this little one, when I mean, he's comfortable at one of the grandmas, but like when he's in his own home, very comfortable.
He's
Mhm.
comfortable if he goes to my mom, but the thing is, if he goes to sleep, he sleep. So you don't want to
That'll be
move
easier for
him
you
or nothing
guys,
like that.
too.
Because if he
Exactly.
wake up, it's
Uh-huh. But the thing is, Carter's a very, very hard sleeper.
oh,
Like
really?
me and his father. I'm not a hard sleeper now since I had him because I'm like on alert. But he's such a hard sleeper. Like we can have a whole party in the apartment and he would be silent.
Really?
That's why I said that's also an option. We can get turned up at my apartment, but up to you.
Was you trying to go to the 85 South Show? Or you got
I
yours?
just told you.
You got yours for sure.
Yeah, I bought
Oh.
them for Father's Day.
Oh, and
that
she was
Jamel's
coming.
ticket.
No,
and she
we
was
got
coming.
it.
And that was
Oh.
Justin's ticket for Father's Day too.
No,
Oh.
for real, we got the two.
That's probably gonna be
Yeah.
hilarious.
We've been bought them.
You said Shelby going to?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably not see if you're just getting, or see if Avery wants to go, or whatever. And then,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
and
He
then
probably
we can all
works.
go, and then after.
I will see what I can do. 'Cause I would love to stay out a little longer, but we have to see with Mama Jones. Oh, that was your knee. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Okay. I think this was a really great podcast today,
Yeah.
though. For
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah.
How's
man.
it say?
We sure did.
100%. Yeah, man.
Robert, thank you for being a part of this
Oh,
with
man.
us. I appreciate it.
I
Especially
appreciate
being
y'all.
a guy and
I appreciate
holding
y'all.
conversations down and being real and talking about things.
Of course,
with
man.
us.
I appreciate y'all. I'm
I
glad to be
appreciate
here.
it.
You know,
And
I'm
thank
glad
you
to
for
see.
being part of season 2.
Oh, of course,
The
man.
first
We
one.
got to kick it off right, man.
And also, ladies, he's single.
All right, okay.
Mhm.
We're gonna wrap up here, guys. We're gonna wrap up here. It was good. I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Of course.
So yeah, I don't know y'all.
Thank you for being a guest.
Of course, man. I'm glad to be here. Honestly, like I appreciate y'all for bringing me on, and I'm glad to see that y'all like made it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank you.
Because we was talking
Robert.
about it for so long, and I'm glad to see y'all made it happen.
Thank
I
you.
really am. 100%.
We appreciate
you
yeah.
for being a part.
Of course. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
Thank
you for watching.
Follow
and
our Facebook, Instagram. Is there anything else you got?
Facebook, Instagram. Subscribe on our YouTube.
Yes.
Follow us.
Please.
Support. Thanks, y'all.
Bye.
100%. See you.